How's it going, everybody? I'm Dr. John Clayton, your Layton Chiropractor here in Utah at Supra Chiropractic. In today's video, we're going to be going over some shoulder issues that a patient's having. And in the end, one of the biggest things that they notice is that it's kind of similar to like a frozen shoulder where they can't lift their arm up without pain, and it hurts if their arm kind of comes back like they're going to kind of give someone a hug. So in the end, if you experience shoulder issues, this is the video for you, where we go into adjusting the shoulder, doing an analysis of what the muscles are in the shoulder, as well as dry needle the areas that affect this movement in the shoulder to release and fix this issue in one visit. So hope you guys enjoy this video, and we'll catch you at the end for a recap and analysis of what we did. Makes for fun humor. So we'll go through and adjust ribs on your first. So we're gonna go through here, take a deep breath in, let it all the way out. Just gonna kind of pull up on that hip here. Deep breath in here, all the way out. That was a solid one there. Okay. Deep breath in here, all the way out. Oh man, that whole shoulder blade's tight. Slide down just a hair for me. There you go. Yeah, because usually if those shoulders kind of dig into that headpiece, it kind of makes it a little bit tender. Okay, deep breath in here, all the way out. Oh, that is super tight right there. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of pull a little bit more to the side. Deep breath in again, all the way out. Try and relax as much as you can. Oh, that is so tight there. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Deep breath in here, all the way out. That's what the needles are for, right?
That's
right through there.
Right here.
Right there. Okay. We'll do this side over here for you. Deep breath in here, all the way out. Deep breath in here, all the way out. Deep breath in here, all the way out. And one more breath in, all the way out. Yeah, really tight across that border of the shoulder blades right there for you. Deep breath in here now, all the way out. Deep breath in here, all the way out. Deep breath in here, all the way out. Deep breath in here, all the way out. Yeah, I feel like it's all just compressed right there as well. Okay, I'm just going to bring your head down just a hair here. So we're just going to hold that shoulder right there. Take a deep breath in, all the way out. Let that shoulder relax there.
Oh.
That was a tight one there.
Yeah.
Okay, deep breath in here now, all the way out. Let that relax here. And then right in front of that trap right here, that first rib's right in there. So see how this one feels pretty flush and deep in there? But then I push on this one here and it's like, oh, it's right there. So we're going to lift up here. Okay, it's tender. Okay, just let it relax. Deep breath in here, all the way out. Just going to bring your head over to the side here. Let it relax. We're going to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Right okay. And then let that trap start kind of relaxing through there now.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you can feel those knots through there. So that's right across that supraspinatus on top of the shoulder blade right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's a good one right there. Holy smokes. Okay. No joke, man. I've been in pain. Okay. Yeah, but if I feel the shoulder blades too, this one kind of feels like it's just dropping off like that, right? Yeah. So that's that same posture thing we talked about. We've got to have the shoulder blades kind of get back in and contracted here, because otherwise feel those like knots right here.
Yeah. Those
are going to form as your shoulder blades wing out like this to the sides. That's those rhomboid muscles that are responsible for pulling the shoulder blades together. That's them creating a knot because they're not very happy that the shoulder blades are moving away from them. They like to be friends, so they like to come in close together.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Cool.
So now we're going to go through, kind of adjust that low back for you there, and then kind of work up from the feet all the way back up.
Cool.
Okay. So I'm going to have you lay on your left side there for me. Bend this guy here. Okay. And then I'll have you slide down just a hair. That table's gnarly. Really good at pushing that shoulder. Come back in with more shoulder problems afterwards. So, okay, you're gonna hold there for me. Okay, and we're gonna bring this kind of hip down like that. Deep breath in now, all the way out. Let it relax there. I'm not that flexible. Lay on your other side there for me. I know people always ask, like, who's harder to adjust, girls or boys, or males or females? It's like, girls are, they're more flexible. You got to really torque them down, So, yeah. Then deep breath in here, all the way out. Let's hip up here. Then lay on your back for me. Okay. Now we're going to pull in your hips, make it a little bit taller.
Okay, sounds good.
Let this relax here. Okay, let it relax. Solid there. Okay, here. Let this relax. Okay. And then which foot gives you more issues in that?
Right now, this one.
Perfect.
My left side is totally messed up.
So we'll take it.
Yeah.
Start over again, right? Okay, let this relax here. A little bit here. Middle foot here. And toes. And through here. Here's the fun one. Oh, it's not going to work for us. Are you kidding me? You bend this guy up here like this. Bring that knee in there like that. My gracious. All right, let's go the old school way on it, I guess. Okay, we're going to bring it across here. Easy, look at that. We're just going to do a pull just in case. Here. So a lot of that's stemming from that plantar fascia underneath there. Okay, so what we're going to do the easiest way, so you kind of know this for reference. So we're going to bend the toe backwards, and then we're going to start right where that base of that big toe is, and just kind of like scrub my thumb down it like that. Feel all those crunchies in there?
That does not feel good.
Yeah. So usually I'll say grab one of those like gua sha scraping tools and do it. But with yours, you probably just want to start with like the finger, like your husband's thumb, just digging down there like that.
Oh, I love an excuse to cause my pain.
Yeah, but only in the foot. So. It's funny though, because most husbands, they like go really easy on you, so they'll be like this, like, am I doing it? You're like, no, it's got to hurt a little bit. And they don't want to do it because they don't want to hurt you. So, perfect. This one's still a little bit gummed up right there. Sorry. Perfect. Okay. That one feel okay there for you in that middle foot area there?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Not after you just ripped in a new one, right?
Well, it hurts, but it hurts in a good way.
Okay, good. Okay, let this relax here for me. Okay. Here. Perfect. Let this relax here. That was a good one there. Holy cow. Okay, so then with this shoulder here, so the table is going to pop up and then pop down. It's called the drop table. Okay. So we're going to lift this up here like this, and then we're going to turn this little switch here, so then it drops down just out of tension, like that. Okay, so we're going to use this, just a little bit of tension, so I can adjust your shoulder without you feeling all the force go through your shoulder.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we're going to pull kind of the arm out to the side, so you can kind of like pull the shoulder out a little bit, so we don't crunch it into itself.
Gotcha.
Okay, so shouldn't really hear much because you're going to hear the table super, super loud. Okay,
Gotcha.
So I'm going to pull the arm, and then because it's a ball in a socket, you just want to clean the joint because it's responsible for doing like all of the motion here,
Right.
and then down, and then anywhere like that. So we're just going to kind of clean it up to down.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep.
So I'll kind of work your arm up, and then I'll kind of work it down to about like this level here. And then when I get lower, I'm going to kind of bring your thumb down as I do it, okay?
Gotcha.
Okay, so we're going to kind of pull out to the side here. I'm just going to kind of cup the shoulder girdle here, like this, but not on like the chest area here. We're going to kind of pull out to the side, so I'm going to kind of gap the shoulder as I'm doing it, okay?
Gotcha.
So you're going to go here, and just kind of clean that joint. Okay, we're going to turn thumb down now. Pull out here. Okay. Here. Okay. And then this bottom one here, because we're going to go low, this is going to be our deepest one, I'm going to kind of pull up like this and set it like that. Right? Okay. Do you feel like this one is pretty tender as well?
A little bit, but not quite as bad.
Okay. We'll just even you out and see if it's how bad it is compared to this one.
Sounds good.
So same exact thing. So I'm going to pull out here. That one actually was kind of clicky in there. Feel
Yeah,
that?
it was.
Yeah. Good. Perfect. And you're good with the neck and everything being adjusted?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, upper tightness on the left and then lower tightness on the right. Story of my life, man. Okay, let that relax here for me. We're going to kind of go all the way over as far as we can. Kind of bend a little bit here. Let it relax. We're just going to do a little push here. Oh, not too bad. A little rotation here. Not too bad. Here. Just relax here.
Oh.
There's the rest of it. Okay. You can definitely hear that one at least. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're just going to kind of lift up on the whole entire spine area now. So take a deep breath in. All the way out. And lift up here, let it relax. Good. Okay. So when I feel the shoulders here now, okay. So more flush definitely this side here. Okay. And then areas in the front, right? So if we want to rule in or rule out, you know, do we need to do needles in the front versus the back? Because a lot of people have shoulder problems. They say, you know, where would you put the needles? Front or back? And I say, well, pick one or the other because you're either face up or face
Can't
down.
do both, yeah.
Right? If you're sitting up, you've got a chance you're going to pass out. So try face up or face down. Okay. So in the end, if we wanted to needle the front, most likely you could do like the pec tendon attachment right here, where it hooks into the shoulder. Not a very common one. If there's a problem there, it's usually torn, right, or tearing. So
Right.
not likely to be the case. The other one's going to be right to the side of that one, just right here. Literally where the seam of the shirt is, bicep tendon, right? So a lot of people that have bicep tendon issues, if we bring our arm like this, right, or we say, okay, we're going to up in this position here like this, we're slightly elevated with that elbow like this. This is part of the biceps mechanism, is to elevate your shoulder about 5 degrees, 5 to 15 degrees. So if I push here on your arm, don't let me push down. Okay? See how you can hold it in position? It's pretty good, right? Strain a little bit, but I mean, I'm pushing pretty good, right? But it doesn't break down over time. If you had bicep tendon issues or your bicep tendon flipped out of the groove there, right, that would go weak even if you tried.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we know it's not going to be a bicep tendon issue, right? In the end, could it be like a lat issue potentially? Maybe, right? So if I bring your arm into your side, I'm going to kind of hold your elbow here. I'm going to pull out to the side. Don't let me pull. Lat's good, right? And then if we say, okay, is it, you know, the pec muscle, right? If we bring your arm out to the side, we're going to push about right here, not on the elbow itself. We're going to push right here to the side. Don't let me push down. No problem, right? So not a pec issue. So therefore, you can rule out it's not going to be a front needling type issue, more so shoulder cuff and rotator cuff areas from the back. You know, so we'll check those now. So if we look here, so if we say, okay, we want to do, let's do subscapularis. Main motion is going to be internal rotation. So if I say, okay, we want your arm to come in like this, okay? Most likely you're going to be very tight in your internal rotators, and so this should be easy, right? So if I hold your arm like this and then kind of push on your wrist, kind of keep, so I'm going to hold this right here, push your hand down like you're going to like slam a hammer on a table. Like you're going to go like this, okay? So then go ahead and resist me, and then pull your arm that direction. Like you're gonna go this way, like that. Yep, now go ahead and do that now. Oh, no go. No go.
I
Okay.
can't, that's all I can do.
Perfect. No, that's good. No. So then if we go here, we want you to go like this, like that. Okay? So I'm going to hold like here, and I'm going to hold here. Now try and pull your arm back. So pretty good. But these muscles turn on. So they're compensating a little bit, right? So in the end, both of our discrepancies are going to be internal and external rotators of the shoulder, which are going to be rotator cuff muscles.
Gotcha.
Okay? But then you also have that issue with the elevation, which is going to be supraspinatus. Okay?
Right.
So all those are going to be needled from the back. Okay? Perfect. Any questions about that?
Nope.
Perfect. Was there any other areas that I didn't adjust you on that you wanted?
Nope, don't think so. I think
Okay.
we're good.
So go ahead and sit up here for me for a sec. So what we're going to do to start with is bring that arm on the small of your back right there for me. Okay. So for this muscle here, we're going to be doing the subscapularis. So we're going to take our needles here. You're going to drop that elbow down for me there. Okay. So we're putting the hand on the small of the back in case you can't see that. And then we want to go right where we feel the shoulder blade edge over here. And we want to go right to the side. We want to kind of push our tube of our needle here. And you're just going to feel a little bit of a poke. Okay. Then we want to go right here and slide right across here into that subscapularis. Right there. Tender?
A little bit, yeah.
Yep. Okay. And this is the major internal rotator of the shoulder. Just like that. Okay. And very slowly, and if you just kind of bring your arm down. Very slowly. Perfect. Okay, and then you relax there. And as you saw that arm position move, you can actually see by going into internal rotation of the shoulder, those needles actually did twist a little bit. You probably felt that a little bit as well, right? Okay. So we know the muscles are working at least, right? So, okay. So in the end, most people just don't like their hand being on their back like that forever. So that's why we found very slowly you can kind of bring it back without hurting you. Okay. So is your head comfortable in this position here? Okay. So now we're going to do our levator scapulae. So we're going to go to the side here. We're going to kind of pinch up on this shoulder here. Okay. We're going to do 2 needles here. Can you feel a little poke? Okay. And we're just going to move out to the side just a hair. And we let those go, and you can see them kind of slide in a little bit there now. And then with the shoulder blade here, we can kind of see out to the side, bottom of the shoulder blade, be right through here. So then we want to find the border of the shoulder blade here and here, and we're going to do infraspinatus, which is going to be just straight down from here. So you're going to feel a little poke. Okay, this one we're going to go all the way down to the scapula itself, right there. Can you feel a little poke there? Okay. Like, how can I not? Okay. Then we're just going to right above that one. Kind of work down the angle here. Same thing. Okay. Just like that. And then with the traps, let's see. Yeah, we'll do traps up in here for you. So we're just going to kind of lift up on here on the shoulder. Okay. These are tight. Then as I work out here in the kind of more the mid belly area of it, this is also going to be really tender. Okay, usually spasms a little bit too when I put the needle through it. Okay. And then you want to find the top of the shoulder blade. There's going to be this little groove right through here. This is going to be where your supraspinatus is. Follow that along here. So shoulder blade's out here. So it's going to go right in this groove right here where the supraspinatus is. Here.
Sorry, that's my fault.
Oh, you're good. Popular.
Probably my kids.
Oh, you're good. Okay, and then we're gonna go up to where it attaches out through here, right in here. Let's make it a little bit tight for a sec here. Then we're going to do kind of a comparison for the opposite trap here, so you can kind of see what this feels like here. So we're going to kind of lift up here on this trap here, go through here.
Yeah, that one didn't hurt quite so bad.
Yeah, I think the left one's a little bit tighter.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this one might be a little bit more tender. It's more the middle area of it. Not too bad. Sweet. So now we're going to hook them up and show you what that looks like on camera. All right, so through here we can see all the different areas of mainly the left shoulder being the problem today. We have the traps on that right side going through there. It's kind of a reference point so you can kind of see how different the spasm is through there. See quite a bit of things moving through here. So we're gonna kind of work our way. So that's the levator scapulae, just right inside here. Levator scapulae, that's gonna be subscapularis. That's gonna be infraspinatus, going crazy over there, having a heyday. And then you got supraspinatus through there, and then the traps on this side, trapezius. So all in all, a lot of rotator cuff muscles on that left side, as well as traps through there. All right, hope you guys enjoyed the video. When it comes to addressing a shoulder issue, whenever someone comes in and says, hey, I've got a shoulder problem, do you work on this as a chiropractor? Yes, I work on the entire body. There's not an area that I don't work on in the body. And so when it comes to shoulders though, it's not just a easy snap, crack, the shoulder's fixed. You want to go into the muscles of the shoulder, because everything in the shoulder, because it's a ball in a socket pretty much, connected by your collarbone to the spine area, you're not gonna fix it with just an adjustment, unfortunately. So when it comes to these shoulder issues, we wanna analyze what issue is being caused as far as motion. So in the case for this patient, because there was a lot of internal rotation of the shoulder, we went into the subscapularis muscle, which is about 53% of internal rotation of your shoulder. And that's the one we went underneath the scapula, the first needling that we did. Very intense, but not near as intense as doing it manually and digging into your armpit and fixing it that way. If you've experienced it, you know. So then we went through all the other areas of the back shoulder blade area that we can access while the patient's face down. We did infraspinatus, we did the supraspinatus, we did the traps, we did the levator scapulae, like I said, also the subscapularis. So with doing these muscles here, we're going to help to relieve that tension so the shoulder does not feel like it's pulled like this all the time and then causing that frozen shoulder / impingement type syndrome when the patient lifts their arm or then goes to move their arm. So they can freely do this after we're done with all the dry needling and everything. So in the end, if you have shoulder issues and you're not getting that addressed at your chiropractor or in general from your doctor, if you live in Utah, hit me up at Supra Chiropractic, schedule your appointment to come in and see me, or we can just check and see what's going on. And in the end, we want to get to the bottom of the problem. We don't want to just say, hey, this is a bad shoulder issue, you got to come in 3 times a week for 6 weeks and put you on a care plan like a lot of chiropractors will do, when in the end it's like, let's just find out what the problem is, let's fix it, go live your life, right? And in the end, that's the way that I feel like chiropractic should be, is that we know what the issue is, we get you better, and then you come back and see me whenever you need, right? So in the end, if you need a chiropractor like that, hit me up. I'm Dr. Clayton at Supra Chiropractic, and I'm going to leave you how I leave you in every other video, where at Supra Chiropractic, we've got your back and everything else, and we'll see you in the next video.